Hey, so tell us about when you got married. Tell us about, like, what day was it? What did you...
It was on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday?
On a Monday. It was raining cats and dogs Saturday and Sunday. Muddy, and the cars were very express, and Grandpa's brother-in-law had a Model T Ford. And we, you know, our soil down there was all gumbo, you know, there where we lived. South Victoria, yeah. And it wasn't really much of a, not much of a pool, but it was too much for that and that gumbo. I think he had stopped 3 or 4 times to fill water until we got home after Mass. We had a double wedding. Uncle Frank and Kate and Dad and I.
Uncle Frank and Aunt Kate, that's your brother?
Uh-huh. My brother and I got married the same day. But we had 2 masses.
Was it at the same, like
the same day? Yes. And at the wedding at the same place, at our place.
I see. What did you do for a wedding then? What did your wedding?
Oh, we had nice weddings. We prepared. See, we had 2 meals in those days. We had our mass. Frank's mass was at 7, and ours was at 8.
In the morning, or
in the morning? In the morning. See, by 9 o'clock.
Love that.
By 9 o'clock we went home, but it took some time till we got home in that muddy road. And we ate it, I'd say about 10:30 or something, between 10:30 and 11 we ate. And for breakfast we had that good home-baked bread, Madison and cook and that stuff.
Oh, yum.
And Grandma, at that time she was a little more modern when we got married. She had dried fruit, stewed fried fruit, dried fruit, and that was something really going over big. And roast, beef roast. We didn't have potatoes or nothing like that. But that good bread, that's all we need. In the evening we had sour soup. See, then about 4:30, 5 o'clock we ate again. They passed around all day, cooking and had the sandwich.
How many people? Was it just family at your wedding, or neighbors?
There were 3 families involved. Kate, witness they were, and Lawrence and Alex. The Uncle Frank and I worked the same.
So how many people about were at your wedding?
Well, each one had about maybe 90 people. That's like that. So it was pretty good sized wedding.
And you had it out at your house, out at Grandma's house?
Yeah, in the house. I don't know how many times they had to dish out. Maybe Kate would remember because she. And in the granary, we danced in the granary. We were going to have a wedding dance out. Frank and Grandpa, they got a chair and put up the floor and everything, and it rained so hard. So we had it in the granary.
Well, what did
like had beer to drink.
Beer.
Yeah, and had schnapps.
Whiskey, schnapps.
They had schnapps.
Homemade?
Homemade? Did they make it themselves? Or did they buy
the beer they made themselves. Yeah, I think they made the schnapps themselves at that time.
I know the Walters had some.
Yes, there was homemade.
Tommy Walters' homemade schnapps. That was good.
Oh, he had power.
Yeah, it does.
Powerful. I didn't drink it. No, but the others they liked it. And then they danced maybe 6 dances, and then they sang 2 or 3 songs, and then.
Who were your attendants?
And Josie and Nick Herman, Grandpa's cousin.
You want the date?
We just had one couple. We had one couple, and
yes or no?
Frank, who did he have? I don't remember. Frank had on his side. Yeah, one of our cousins, I think Joe Brungard was his attendant, and she had her sister.
Oh, I see.
See, that would have been 2. Each one would have had about 5 or 6 couples. We would have filled the granary.
You bet, would have filled the granary.
That's not bad, is it?
What was your
Drawing.
She was Philomena.
Philomena Drawing.
What's your middle name?
Irene.
Philomena Irene Dryling.
That was my confirmation name. My first baptismal name was just Philomena. That was all. That was enough.
That's a long one, isn't
That's
it?
a long one.
I like Minnie better. So, what did your wedding dress look like? Where did you get it at?
Oh,
did Grandma make it, or did you?
No, I thought we made it. At that time, now my wedding ring was $5, and I still have it after 65 years.
Oh my, $5 wedding ring?
Yes.
Let's show it too.
See?
That's beautiful.
And it still shines like it did the first day.
Move your hand.
And my wedding dress, I was sparkling
Missed it.
all over. Had some of
missed
the,
I got part of it. I got it for one.
There you go.
Now let it focus itself.
no engagement ring.
They just
need
always
one, but it hit our married life held together.
got it.
The. Okay. Well,
And we
wait.
tied the knot, we tied it for good.
Okay, right there.
So
That's good.
And I had the sequins sewed all over. It was fast.
where'd you get it at?
At least just $45. That was a lot of money.
Why, did that include your veil?
No, no.
No.
Just my dress.
$45 wedding dress.
And my, I know, I said for that time they always said,
That's a lot of money.
all the clothes, he's rich.
Who paid for it?
He did. My father-in-law paid for it.
Oh, your father-in-law?
But Grandma wouldn't hear of for buying my underthings, my panties, and my bra, and my stuff.
There's no way
You had
he
to
was
buy
gonna
your
buy
own,
that.
Well, I made it.
Oh.
I made all my stuff, but material, but I had to make it, yeah. No, she wouldn't hear, no, we should not buy that.
That's neat. Oh, how pretty.
And it was not a long dress, it came below my knees.
Like a
And
tea.
the veil we did buy, but we, just the veil, and then we bought wreaths and put that on. My sister helped me with that.
Which sister?
Mary Ann, my old sister.
Okay.
Is he a football player?
That's neat.
And when
What's the name?
and Katie should be here.
Yeah.
She could
Yeah, he
tell
plays
that
for the
better.
Bears.
She'll never forget. See, Grandma.
He must not
I
play for
think
the
I was
Bears.
the apple of her eye.
Sean
And,
remembers
His
it.
first
and
name is
when
He's a defensive back.
we were with Buggy, and when we were ready to leave, Grandma hung on to the buggy and cried and cried and cried and cried just in German. I started bawling, but I didn't get out the buggy anymore, so we went on. Every time, I think for almost a whole year when I went home, Grandma cried so hard. I hated to go home, and I hated not to go home. I was so darn homesick.
Even though you had been gone before that teaching, you were still
Two,
homesick?
yes, 2 years I was gone, and after that I got married. Well, then my problems started. One after another.
And it was nice to, then your problems came around.
They're my problems. No, I wouldn't give any of my problems up there. All right.
That's neat. What else
We
did you
started
do?
real, and I think back the way we started.
You moved up to the farm and lived with Grandpa
We
and
lived
his
with
father?
Grandpa, yeah, with
Is this the center KU
father-in-law,
game?
with the in-laws for over a year.
Oh, come on, we already
And
know
they
that.
moved to town. We
We're gonna
inherited
send it
the
to Eric.
Cheat.
Yeah, Eric, if you don't have it by the time you get this tape, you're gonna get a KU soon.
You know, one of the neighbors, one of the boys always came to Grandma,
Billy
to my mother, and said,
No,
Aunt Margaret, I want Hillman for my wife.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to inherit the Schloss. He always
That's what they
calls
said
his
about
home
Billy
the
Tubbs.
Schloss.
He doesn't blame the ref. It's
See,
not
the palace,
his farm.
that's
He
what
always
he
blames
really
the
meant
ref.
for. And we were so close, I could come home whenever she wanted. She
Did he get
he
7
always
words
talked
in
to
on that
Mom,
interview
but
after the
I
game?
did one time.
Not very many. They asked him, what you think about the game? Were you surprised they ran against you?
He
Well,
was
no, not
pretty
really.
rich when he died.
Did you think they'd be able to keep up with you? Well, they did a pretty good job.
But I still don't.
Who's that, Manny?
For the
That's
oil.
Now that Billy Tubbs interview after the
That's
game.
right. You still don't want him.
No.
He looked like, well, he didn't really want to
That's
talk at all.
He was pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many things.
What about, like,
See, and I
Me
always,
either. After that
when
interview,
they
I like to
interviewed
get
me,
blessed.
how things were, I said, well,
I thought that was pretty
in
funny.
our times, we went out to go to the White
Well,
House
that's Billy Tubbs taking
and went
Ryan's
in to
refs
eat.
were getting-
Now they go out to eat, go into
to go to the bathroom?
the bathroom inside. Isn't that true?
Yep, it's true.
Everything is so turned around and so.
They protected mining, I bet that's the first time.
That's neat.
And when we were first married, they did
Look
want
at
to
it,
go
you don't see
fishing.
he's been protected.
Grandpa and Uncle Frank
Time they got a buck, you can't even lift
Uncle
it.
August, I think we were about 4.